Do you love your daughter?
Yes, ma'am.
How much do you love her?
A lot.
All right. So how would you feel if somebody were to hit her?
No, not good at all.
All right. Let's say her boyfriend. How would you feel about that?
It's not right, and nobody should put their hands on a woman or anybody.
Yeah. And especially a woman they supposedly love, right? So then why are you doing it?
It was a mistake, and
No, those were choices. Your report is calling 2024 CR 006941, State of Texas versus Alejandro Ismael Chavez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Zach Dunn for the state.
Andrew Priest for the defense.
And are you Mr. Chavez?
yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all of the discovery?
I believe so.
And did you review it with your client?
I did.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Chavez, did you review the document entitled Application for Community Supervision with your attorney and understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are, Your Honor.
Mr. Chavez, did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments and Defendants Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand your charge of assault family second offense? That's a third degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I believe he does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I believe so.
Mr. Chavez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to, I'm sorry, just 1 second. Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, wait, just 1 second. I'm sorry, off the record. There's something in the paperwork that's throwing. All right. Court will find, we're back on the record. Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 3 years in the prison. The state recommends community supervision. They're taking in consideration 7244783. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with Yanira, Yanira Hernandez. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to be designated as primary custodial parent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that to be the entirety of your plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 3 years and there be a TAP evaluation. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Contest?
State any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor. State offers states 1 and attachments.
No objection, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, we would just ask that you follow the plea bargain. From the moment I was appointed to represent my client, he's expressed remorse for what happened. He's expressed a desire to try to resolve these cases, put this behind him, do what he has to do what the court orders him to do. And he just wants to put this behind him, Judge. He is sorry for what happened. He is remorseful for what happened. He's expressed that to me through the course of my representation, and we would ask that you follow the plea bargain.
All right, do you have any children?
Just one.
Age?
8,
And who does the 8-year-old live with?
with the ex-girlfriend.
All right, and the 8-year-old, is that a boy or girl?
It's a girl.
And the prior assault case you had, who was that person to you?
The ex-girlfriend.
Other,
Ex-girlfriend.
who's the father, I mean, who's the mother of this child?
No. It's
Oh.
another woman. It's the mother of the
All
child.
right. So do you love your daughter?
Yes, ma'am.
How much do you love her?
A lot.
All right. So how would you feel if somebody were to hit her?
No, not good at all.
All right. Let's say her boyfriend. How would you feel about that?
It's not right, and nobody should put their hands on a woman or anybody.
Yeah, and especially a woman they supposedly love, right? So then why are you doing it?
It was a mistake, and
No, those were choices. You were making choices. That wasn't a mistake. So why are you choosing?
I was intoxicated, and I wasn't myself.
Nope,
I'm
that
never, like,
intoxication thing is an excuse. Because let me ask you, in 2014, when you had the same instance with somebody else, were you intoxicated then?
No, I was 17 years old at that time. I was just
Right.
immature and just not.
No, there are plenty of 17-year-olds who do not get into physical altercations with people they claim to love. So why are you doing this?
I shouldn't have done it. It was a mistake. Just
No, a mistake, that's not a mistake. You're making choices. You chose to drink, right? And then you chose to come back to the location with her and eat in bed, which she was complaining about because you were eating sloppily in bed. And then an argument ensues about you being, eating food in bed. And then that turns into you hitting her. So I'm trying to figure out, why are you doing that? These are choices you're making. These are not mistakes. Unless you're saying you mistakenly hit her. Because according to what I read in the stipulations, there wasn't a mistake in you hitting her. You did it intentionally. It says you were supposed to go to a job interview, but you got drunk with some friends. And it says that she, who has a job, picked you up after she got off of work. So that means that she's working, you're not. You decided to go drink instead of going to a job interview. And then it says she finished work, she picked you up, and they got food together to bring home, which since you didn't have a job, she probably paid for. Once they got home, you got into bed and started eating sloppily in bed and began to take his clothes off. She got upset due to the fact that you were making a mess in bed and an argument ensued. It says, then you proceeded to slap her on the right side of her face, then push and restrain her against the wall. And while you had her hands pinned against the wall, she was able to break contact. And then you brought her down to the ground and pinned her down by putting a knee in her stomach and slapped her. And the only reason why this ended is because there were two witnesses who heard the commotion and they came in the room. And they said when they came in the room, she was yelling for you to get off of her. And then they said you were laughing at the two people who were coming in the room. So none of that is an accident or a mistake. So you need to figure out why you do the things that you do. Do you understand? And are you employed?
Not at the moment. I've been on house arrest ever since I got bonded out. It's been like 3 months already.
When's the last time you had employment?
3 months ago before I was on house arrest.
Well, in this, she said you were looking for a job. So you didn't have a job during this time. What do you do for work?
A
Or did
warehouse
for work?
associate. Warehouse associate.
The court is going to sentence you to 2 years and I'm sorry, 3 years in the prison. Suspended and probated for 4 years. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with Yanira Hernandez. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. TAP evaluation. That can be out of custody since you're already out of custody. And to follow all TAP recommendations. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. And that's going to remain in place until he completes the parenting classes. I'm going to order 120 hours of community service restitution. Once he completes parenting classes, that will be deemed satisfied. I'm going to want 180 sober meetings and 180 days. We'll do the MRT course. Take in consideration 724783. And on the UAs, make sure they test for alcohol, proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Field visits, 1 time per month for 6 months. State, how do you feel about the GPS?
In terms of potentially,
Removing it or not removing it?
the state, I think it's a blanket position with these kind of cases, Your Honor. We just believe it's in the best interest of community safety to have that monitor on.
All right, we're gonna do partial GPS for employment and for him to complete any classes. And that's gonna be for 4 months. And if he has no violations, then you can come back and ask for it to be removed. And probation, do those monitors need to be switched out? All right. And so that needs to be done. Probation, if I say it's done by August 2nd, is that enough time?
Yes, sir.
All right. Probation, is there anything else he needs? Is there anything else you need from the court?
Will I'll be given an opportunity to get the ankle monitor taken off in 4 months or?
Yes, if you are successful on it and there are no violations. All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction and also an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. Whatever is causing you to be violent, you need to take care of that. Hopefully the BIPP course. I'm sorry, probation, did I put the BIPP course in there? All right, at the BIPP course, hopefully the BIPP course will help you address those issues. Can I see that file back, please? So hopefully that will help you address those issues. If there is something else that is going on with you that is causing you to behave the way you do, then let the court know. You've been placed on probation, so I want you to successfully complete it. And I don't want you to come back to another court for these same issues. So you're gonna have to start looking within yourself to find out why you are behaving the way you're behaving. And it's not mistake. You're making choices. You're making choices to drink to intoxication, and you're making choices to put your hands on someone in violence. You understand?
Yes.
All right, good luck to you, okay?
Thank you, Judge.